video, man. All right, man, let's talk about it. Definitely had to come up here and call me. Turn this light out. I'm like kind of blinding my eyes. Damn, sorry. Light blinding my eyes. Okay, feel a lot better. Yeah, I want to come up here, man, and talk about Maxxine Dupri admitting her fear of stalkers at meet and greets. Yeah, she have that right. Yeah, so let me come on up here, man. Wait for a few people to get on here, man. I'll go ahead and talk about it, get right down to it. Cause it's getting scary out here, man. Getting scary out here. Getting scary in the wrestling community for these female wrestlers. Getting scary. Yeah. They don't know who out to get them. We don't know who out to get them. All right, see somebody in the building now. I see I got one person up in the building. Comment below, son, know who you are, man. All right, that's what's up. All right, we got Uber Thanos up in the building. All right, bro, welcome to the chat, man. Want to talk about Maxxine Dupri admitting her fear of the stalkers at the meet and greet, man. So I'm about to go ahead and get down in and get right to it and cook something up, bro. Well, as of the ones who know, Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorite female wrestlers, and she admits her fear. Like I said, of the stalkers at the meet and greet. She admits her fear of the stalkers at the meet and greet. And I don't blame her, man, because these stalkers and creeps in this wrestling community, man, they diabolical. They diabolical, man. I've seen too many articles. I've seen too many articles of the female wrestlers getting stalked by these fans. You know, not just that, getting recorded by agents and shit like that. It's getting scary out here, man. A creep came to Liv Morgan's house with a damn shotgun and tried to break into her house. Knew where the damn key was and everything. Got the key up under her rug and tried to break into her house and tried to off her. What's up? What's up, Mace Dog? If you're a wrestling fan, man, subscribe to my channel and hit the like button on my video. If you're a wrestling fan, I'm only saying that because you could be in the wrong chat. You may not be a wrestling fan for all I know. But if you're a wrestling fan, bro, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. So, all right, man, let me go ahead and get right back into this topic, man. So, Liv Morgan, a stalker came to Liv Morgan's house with a shotgun and everything. Thanks, appreciate it. Knew where the damn key was under, knew where her key was and everything. And got to keep up on her rug and try to break into her house with the damn, know what I'm saying, shot gun and tried to off her. Tried to unalive her. So he's locked up now. His ass locked up now where he rightfully belongs. They don't need to let him out anytime soon. Because he could already have the mindset. I know he's pissed off and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's have the mindset to try to come back out and try to pay Liv Morgan a visit again. So I hope he stay locked up for a long time. I love JC. He's my favorite. Okay, cool. So yeah, that happened. Roxanne Perez, as I said before, I did a video about her like a year or two ago. It was a year ago. She asked, she got a thread sent to her. What do you want to ask? Roxanne Perez got a threat communicated to her on social media by a stalker. No, why would I have my live stream disabled for? No. Hey, what's up, Max Pupo? I think this. I don't want to pronounce the name wrong. No, I'm not. I'm not disabling my live stream, man. No. Anyway, so then why do I need to disable my live stream for you? No. But anyway, but anyway, uh, and Alexa Bliss not too long ago. I'm not disabling my live stream, man. Stop asking me that question. No, I'm not. No. What kind of question is that? No. Anyway, uh, so anyway, not too long ago, Alexa Bliss had a stalker to communicate a threat to her. But that's a personal problem, man. I don't know what to tell you. Find a way to get it fixed. I'm not disabling my live stream. I do live streams every day talking about wrestling. Why would I do that for you? You don't understand. I do videos every day. So why would I do that? Come on now. What kind of question is that? No. Stop asking me. I'm not doing it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Alexa Bliss, including Ryan Carrera, got a death threat sent to them by some stalker on social media, saying he knew where they lived and everything. And this is nothing new. A long time ago, like 5 or 6 years ago, Alexa Bliss constantly had this stalker on X sending death threats to her, saying he was going to kidnap her. He was gonna he was gonna break into her home, everything. And I found out what the stalker's page looked like, and I got his account reported, so he can no longer get back on Twitter. And then here's the thing about X. X can be fucking retarded. When you got these stalkers and stuff on social media and these so-called wrestling fans posting all kind of inappropriate shit, they won't do nothing to them. But when the ones like me post something simple, they would give me a warning. Just like one time, one of my Twitter accounts literally got suspended because I posted a short video gif of Nikita Lyons doing her finisher on Kiana James. And damn if my shit ain't get reported. Not reported, it got suspended. So I was pissed. Well, yeah, because I had my favorite female wrestlers following me up there. So I didn't like it. Yeah. But Twitter's fucking retarded. The people that posted inappropriate stuff, sending death threats and stuff to these female wrestlers and other people, sending death threats to these female wrestlers and posting inappropriate things, they won't do nothing to them. You can report their account and everything, and they won't do nothing to them like that. But somebody like me post something simple, my account. I either get a warning or my account gets suspended. So yeah, that's what's crazy. Just like at a meet and greet, a creep tried to kiss Paige in the mouth. It's getting crazy out here. Maxxine Dupri called this out. She's scared for her life. Talked about how and I'm sure get your goofy ass out my chat. Yeah, Uber Thanos, I agree. Right. I hope she's safe out here too. Anyway, some goofball ass dude gonna ask, and I'm sure it was me. Why the fuck would I do it? Okay, let me get you out of here, man. Let me get you out of here. I ain't got time for fucking goofballs. Anyway, so too many wrestlers gotten threats communicated to them. Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. So Maxxine Dupri literally said in an article that she at meet and greets she fear being at meet and greets because of how these creeps are. And she was like, when she's at a hotel, because she's like she's at meet and greet, she be like she, you know what I'm saying, fear being at meet and greets because she know some creeps are in there. And then she talk about, you know what I'm saying, when she's at a hotel, she's worried about them there because she don't know if they know where she's at or anything like that. And when she go out to get coffee, she said she comes back to check her closet to make sure they're not in there, to make sure they're not in her house. So that's some scary shit. For Maxxine Dupri to say that, that's some scary shit. I believe she have experienced it before. She had to have experienced this before. But too many female wrestlers experience this. And somebody like Maxxine Dupri, for one, she doesn't over sexualize herself. She goes out there and she wrestles. Now, if I'm being completely all the way 1,000, for some of these female wrestlers that get stalked by these creeps, simps, and weirdos, I can tell you that part of the reason of why that is. Because some of them over sexualize themselves. Like Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley. You know? And more of my favorite female wrestlers, I gotta be honest, they do. They do. So if you over sexualize yourself on TV, okay, let me split the hairs. Okay. Between Maxxine Dupri and Rhea Ripley, who's more liable to get stalked? Who's more liable to get stalked between Maxxine Dupri and Rhea Ripley? Exactly. Rhea. Exactly. Rhea. Definitely more liable to get stalked. She broke the damn internet, giving Nia Jax a stink face. And then on top of that, look at her finisher. Look at her finisher. Literally, when she slammed him, she would literally land right top of him in a damn sick position. That is her finisher. Look how she pushes up on these wrestlers and female wrestlers. Her and Io Scott act like they're in a lesbian storyline. No, Charlotte, I gotta give it to Charlotte. Charlotte does not over sexualize herself. Charlotte may not be my cup of tea, but still, that ain't the point. Charlotte Flair doesn't over sexualize herself, so they're not going to stalk Charlotte. Charlotte not even a part of this conversation because she don't over sexualize herself. Exactly. I gotta keep it all the way 1,000. You know what I'm saying? No, I get it. I get it. I get it, bro. I get it. Hey, listen. Natalia is one of my top favorite female wrestlers. I've been a fan of Natalia for over a decade, and she definitely doesn't over sexualize herself. She doesn't over sexualize herself. Look at the AEW female wrestlers. I have a lot of favorite AEW female wrestlers in the AEW, but I gotta be honest, a lot of them do over sexualize themselves. I gotta keep it all the way funky. I gotta keep it all the way funky. Anna Jay, she one of my favorites. She over sexualized herself. Harley Campbell, one of my favorites. She over sexualized herself, even down to Toni Storm, and she's my top favorite AEW female wrestler. I don't go against Toni Storm for nobody in AEW, but I gotta keep it all the way funky. She over sexualized herself. Now Alexa Bliss, I can't say that about her. Liv Morgan do it too. Liv Morgan does it sometimes. Look how she was seducing Dominic, although she was in the storyline. Alexa Bliss don't do that. Who do you think more liable to get stalked between Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan? Liv Morgan. Who do you think more liable to get stalked between Alexa Bliss and Toni Storm? Toni Storm for sure. Let's not forget what Toni Storm did to Mercedes one day when they had that match. Even I said, Toni Storm, damn, you are doing way too much, hon. You are doing way too much. You doing way too much. Although the fans got a kick out of that shit. But Maxxine Dupri, yeah, you right, Uber Thanos. I want to Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's one of my top favorite female wrestlers. But man, listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Whether they're my favorites or not, I'm gonna tell the truth. That's one thing about me that stands out. That why I stand out as a wrestling fan because I'm very vocal. I'm vocal. I tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth and split the damn hairs, whether people like it or not. I'm gonna tell the truth and split the damn hairs. I'm vocal. I'm upfront, whether they're my favorite or not. I don't show favoritism. I'm not biased. This is why I've always respected the TNA knockouts. Yeah, you don't see them over sexualizing themselves like that. You don't see that shit like that. You don't see it. You don't see it. Nikita Lyons do it too. She does it too, and she one of my favorite female wrestlers. She does it too. And you don't have a profile picture. That's even more laughable. At least I'm showing myself. Your goofy ass ain't got a profile picture. So shut the fuck up and get out my damn chat. Where your profile picture at? Yeah, I'm bald and proud of it. I'm bald and proud of it. Where where's your profile picture? Get your no profile ass out my damn chat. You're bald and proud. Bald and proud. I don't have no problem with pulling a female, unlike your no profile having ass. Fuck out my damn chat. Anyway, uh, back to what I was saying. I have favorite female wrestlers that over sexualize themselves, and I just named a few of them, like the Liv Morgans, the Nikita Lyons, the Anna Jays, the Harley Camerons, the Tony Storms. I named a few. So I'm not, you see, I'm not biased. You see, I'm vocal. I just named a couple of my favorite female wrestlers that over sexualize themselves, like the Liv Morgans, the Tony Storms, the Nikita Lyons, the Anna Jays, the Harley Camerons, and many more. But Maxxine Dupri don't over sexualize herself. She don't over sexualize herself. But being that she's extremely attractive, you still got these fucking creeps that don't care. Man, hey bro, look, bro, Trey, I fucking love TNA. I love TNA. I love TNA. I fucks with TNA. They got some underrated talent over there. I have some favorite TNA female wrestlers. Like yeah, I got some favorite TNA female wrestlers that I fuck with. I fuck with Heather Reckless, and I fuck with Maggie Lee. They're my favorite tag team. Yeah, I fuck with Heather by Elegance, and I fuck with M by Elegance. Both of them are two of my favorite female wrestlers, and they are my favorite tag team. I fuck with Zaya Lee, and I fuck with Zaya Brookside. Well, her name is Lee Ying now, but you know what I'm talking about. Zaya Lee, you know what I'm saying, has always been one of my favorite female wrestlers ever since her NXT days, and when she got on the main roster. So I fuck with Zaya. I fuck with Zaya Lee. Zaya Lee, one of my favorite female wrestlers. Is it Maxxine Dupri boyfriend Anthony Luke, the light skinned dude from Evolve? Yeah, yeah. You right. You right. But somebody like Maxxine Dupri, man, I really feel for her because Maxxine Dupri carried herself with class. And Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorite female wrestlers. I fuck with Maxxine Dupri too. I fuck with Maxxine Dupri. She's one of my favorite female wrestlers. And to see her talk about she's getting stalked and shit like that, man, this is I don't like it. Who do you think is worse? Who do you think is worse stalking Maxxine Dupri? This stalker or Titan J? Yeah, Lee. So honestly, I don't know what to think, man. Titan J is just he's just a fuck to me. He's a crybaby ass hater. He's a fucking crybaby because Maxxine Dupri didn't respond to him when he posted her Instagram. That's why he's on social media crying like a fucking 6-year-old. That's another thing. Dupri has a whole fiance and still being stalked by creeps. Exactly, man. Exactly. Whole damn fiance. A husband. And out here still got a she got a Maxxine Dupri got a whole husband and out here still being stalked. And this is why, man. I've said this shit damn near a million times, Trey. This is why some of these female wrestlers don't want anything to do with us male fans, and it gives the male fans like me a bad name that don't move like that, and that will love to meet my favorite female wrestlers in person. It gives the ones like me a bad name that don't move like that, that would love to meet my favorite female wrestlers in person. Got these creeps trying, you know what I'm saying? Got these creeps. One creep tried to kiss, you know what I'm saying, Paige in the damn mouth at an autograph signing. Got you had somebody else. You had another damn you had some motherfucking weirdo, some creep talking about he did a short clip video saying that Liv Morgan was stalking him. And if you saw what this dude looked like, man, he looked like a damn meth head. He looked like a meth head. I don't worship nobody neither, man. I don't worship nobody neither. I don't worship nobody. Now, I don't worship these female wrestlers. I support them, but you ain't gonna never catch me simping over them. Right. I'm the same way. I don't worship them neither. Like you said, I feel the same way. I don't worship them either. Like you said, I appreciate them from afar and move on from my life. Exactly. From my I agree. Remember another creep. Oh yeah, I remember that, man. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that weirdo. You know what I'm saying, posting that AI edit pretending that him and AJ Lee kissed, and you had some of these. You know what I'm saying, fans out here defending that shit. You had some of these fans out here. You know what I'm saying, defending that shit, talking about he didn't do nothing wrong, this and that and the third. It ain't like he communicated through. That don't got a fucking thing. Why is he making an AI edit pretending that he kissed the female wrestler when he actually got a chance to meet her at an autograph signing? Making an AI edit pretending him and AJ Lee kissed for people to believe that shit. And you had somebody, you know what I'm saying, like I said, making an AI edit pretending him and AJ Lee kissed, and you know what I'm saying, so people could believe that shit. And you had some of these fans out here defending that shit. Come on now. Come the fuck on. Exactly. I did a live video about Britt Baker having to quit her damn job because creeps was coming up there pretending that they, you know what I'm saying, fans up there calling up there, you know what I'm saying, actually, you know what I'm saying, making a damn appointment just to meet Britt Baker up there and get an autograph from her. She had to quit her job behind that. Do y'all know how scary that is? I mean, do y'all really know how scary that shit is? Somebody has to quit their job because they had stalkers, you know what I'm saying, creeps to call up there, you know what I'm saying, wanting an appointment, calling up there, asking for an appointment with her. And when they go up there, they asking for a damn autograph. She had to quit her job behind that. This is why the IWC is the worst in fandom. Even UFC online community don't do with this female UFC star. Nah, nah. Have you ever heard about Gina Carano getting stalked? No, hell no, because they know better. They know better than to try to walk on. They know better than to try to walk up on Gina Carano. Yeah, they not that damn stupid. They not that stupid. You let a creep try to stalk Gina, know what I'm saying, Carano, and watch what the hell happen. They gonna be begging for their damn life. She going, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have them begging for their damn life. I just think IWC is a terror. Yeah, man. That's why I don't communicate with a lot of wrestling fans, man. I stay to myself. remember that guy who tackles. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Ain't forgot. Remember just like it was yet yesterday. But see, he caught Seth Rollins off guard, but letting him would have kept fighting. Seth Rollins would have mauled his ass. Because when he tackled Seth Rollins already had him in the headlock. He had him in the headlock. So Seth Rollins probably would have just choked his ass out. He would have choked him out in that move. Yep. Gina Carano whooped Ronda Rousey ass. Yeah, exactly. He caught Seth Rollins off guard. You know, Brock Lesnar called that out. Boy, Brock Lesnar said, let a wrestling fan would have tried to tackle him down like that. Boy, Man, they would have regretted that shit with their damn life if they would have tried to tackle Brock Lesnar. If they would have tried to tackle Brock Lesnar, if they would have tried to tackle Brock Lesnar, they would have regretted that shit with their damn life. Boy, he'd have had them begging for their damn life. They wouldn't have tackled him down by the else after Brock Lesnar got finished with him. Or that fan. Oh, now that pissed me off. When I saw that fan that tackled Bret Hart that time at the Hall of Fame, that shit pissed me off. I wish I was there. I would have wanted to jump in and whoop that fan ass myself right along with the others. But it's okay. He instantly regretted it because he got his ass whooped when they took him out the damn arena. Yeah, man, Bret Hart, my number one dirty top favorite wrestler. I didn't go against Bret Hart for nobody in WWF. You let me what I would have wanted to jump on that shit and whoop his ass my damn self while everybody taking him out. I'm pounding his ass out, pounding him out. But it's okay. That's what happened to him when they took his ass up the ring. They was whooping on his ass. Good, boy, I felt good about that. Now you got Maxxine Dupri out here getting stalked. Who's next to fucking get stalked? Who is next to get stalked? Maxxine Dupri don't even carry her, don't even over sexualize herself. Another wrestler who I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be honest. I know exactly who she. Y'all might know who she is. She wrestled for JWC. She go by the name Black Dahlia. She go by the name Black Dahlia. But her real name is Paige Collette. I'm pretty sure y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm a fan of her, but if I'm being completely honest, she definitely over sexualized herself. Listen, she's wide open. Now, I gotta be honest. She's definitely, you know what I'm saying, one of the ones that would definitely be liable to get stalked. And I would, you know what I'm saying, and if it was to happen, I'd be like, well, man, look how she carry herself. Look how she carry herself. These female wrestlers don't realize when you're gonna over sexualize yourself in a sexual manner like that, you got to understand that you're opening up the door for simps, creeps, and weirdos. Yeah, Black Dahlia. Yeah, her real name is Paige Collette. I know she is. I'm actually a fan of hers, but she over sexualized herself. I got to be honest. I'm following her on Twitter and Instagram. But I got to be honest. You know, I even comment on some of her stuff sometimes because I thought it was funny. Like some of her wrestling matches, I thought it was funny, so I comment. So I'm a fan, but you know me, I'm gonna tell the truth, man. She over sexualized herself. So as y'all can see, I'm not being biased. I'm telling the flat out truth. And I just named like 5 or 6 of my favorite female wrestlers that over sexualize themselves. Y'all see I'm being honest. Oh, Gigi Dolan, hell yeah. Gigi Dolan, she's another of my favorite female wrestler, and she is wide open. That bitch is wide open. I'm aiming to call her Butch, but she's wide open. Gigi Dolan, I seen her matches before WWE. I remember when she wrestled Kiera Hogan in a match when they was in the Indies. And we all know Kiera Hogan is full blown lesbian. Kiera Hogan is full blown lesbian. She doesn't like men at all. She's full blown lesbian. And Gigi Dolan is definitely bisexual. Because I remember that match when they was outside of the ring. Gigi Dolan literally licked Kiera Hogan's stomach. Like she literally licked her stomach. And I said, whoa. And let's not forget when I forgot the male wrestler who she wrestled. Let's not forget when she put her private part right on his face and she was grinding on his damn face like a damn stripper. I said, Gigi Dolan, down. Huh, you doing way too much. Now, somebody like Gigi Dolan is definitely is likable to get stalked. She's definitely likable to get stalked by a creep, simp, or weirdo. This is why I don't support female wrestlers. Yeah, hey man, I feel you. I get it. I get it. Yeah, it don't really have to matter whether they over sexualize themselves or not, man. We're people are just crazy. But I'm just making a comparison. The ones that don't over sexualize themselves like Natalia, that they're not liable to get stalked like that. But they're not gonna. I don't think they're not stupid enough to stalk Natalia any damn way. As much as I can't stand Ronda Rousey, I gotta be honest. They're not stupid enough to know what I'm saying. Try to stalk Ronda Rousey neither, because they know what the hell would happen. Bianca or Jade Cargill, I'm not a fan of them either. But they're not stupid enough to try to stalk Bianca or Jade Cargill. And about Sonya Deville getting stalked by that fan a long time ago, what he didn't know is, and what a lot of people probably don't know is, Sonya Deville actually has an MMA background. Sonya Deville has an MMA background, so I'm pretty sure that Creep probably had a weapon. If he didn't, and Sonya Deville would have got her hands on him in her house, boy, he would have regretted it with his damn life breaking into her home. He would have regretted. He would have regretted it with his damn life breaking into her home. That man would have got locked up, and he probably would have got locked up, face bruised up, probably broken jaw and every damn thing. Oh hell no, no, no. That's another one. See, they don't fuck with Oscar neither. But see, Oscar don't over sexualize herself. But see, they're not stupid enough to stalk Oscar neither. They're not stupid enough to stalk Oscar. Man, Oscar, not just that. Only Oscar has a martial arts background. She's a fucking buzzsaw. She's a buzzsaw. So you know damn well they're not gonna stalk Oscar. No, they're not that stupid. They're not that damn stupid. I'm more scared of these Asian wrestlers. Yeah, well, yeah. I never liked Rhea Ripley. She never done nothing to get to the top. Nah, she got to the top because Triple H is her golden girl. You don't like Saruka. Saruka ain't one of my favorites, but I don't have a dislike for Saruka. I got a video coming about her too. No, Saruka doesn't suck, man. You were touched on it. No, Saruka is underrated. That woman is athletic as hell, but to each his own, bro. Like I said, Saruka ain't one of my favorites, but I don't have a dislike for it, and she definitely don't suck. But That's your opinion, so I'm gonna let you run with that. All them women in the Asian wrestling scene are legit. Yeah, hell yeah. Especially Oscar. Kairi Sane got that strong style tactic wrestling, and so did Io Sky. Yeah, so Ruka is a future star. Like I said, I got a video coming about her. It ain't about her wrestling. It's about people taking shots at her racial identity. I got a video coming about that later on. It ain't gonna be a live stream. It's gonna be a regular video. So y'all check it out when y'all get a chance. Honestly, man, I don't give a fuck who won between Jade and Real. I mean, I don't like them both. But if Real wins the title from Jade, ain't tripping. Jade boring as hell. I don't like Jade. She boring as hell. She gets on my damn nerves. And Rhea Ripley, she's a fucking robotic crybaby. She don't get her way. She whines and cry like a 6-year old. So I don't like neither one of them. Don't worry about the Uber thing. So I got a video coming about that. I got a video coming later on today. It ain't gonna be no live stream. It's just gonna be a regular video, so you can check it out whenever you get a chance and comment and give your thoughts about what what I'm gonna say. But it ain't gonna be too long. It ain't gonna be that long. But so yeah, yeah, I've been seeing that too. I've been seeing Tiffany Stratton versus Gulia at WrestleMania 42 for the women's U.S. title. I wouldn't mind that at all. I won't mind that at all. And I would want Tiffany Stratton to dethrone Gulia for the women's U.S. title. But like I said, I still want Grand Slam Bliss. So like I said, man, when they finally get Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair to turn on each other, like I said, the story needs to end with Alexa Bliss getting her first redemption match off Charlotte Flair by pinning her for the first time of her career. Then, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be on her resume that she's beaten all four of the Full Horse women. And she'll venture down Lily. Then, you know what I'm saying? She moves on to capture the women's U.S. title. So we get a feud, a strong heated feud between Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. Being that both of them are two of my top favorite female wrestlers, I do like Alexa Bliss better. So I will also love to see the story end with Alexa Bliss dethroning Tiffany Stratton for the women's U.S. title. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would love to see that happen. But Maxine Dupri, nah, the person that needs to win the U.S. title from AJ Lee is Natalia. That's who needs to win it. Natalia needs to win it. Like I said before, they're ruining Natty's new character. They're ruining her character. Nah. Natalia needs to win the IC title rather than Maxine Dupri win it. Now Maxine Dupri reclaiming it eventually, yes. But I want Natty to win it. Natty needs to win it. I like Zarya. Zarya, one of my favorites. Yeah, I like Zarya. Yeah, I fuck with Zarya now. But yeah, Natty needs to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title, and I'm pushing the agenda of Natty becoming the next women's IC champion. Then on top of that, Natty hasn't held a singles title in almost a decade, as I said several times. Natty's last women's world title run was way in 2017 when she dethroned AJ Lee for the SmackDown women's champion. Natty hasn't held no singles title since then. I can't believe she never won the Raw Women's Championship. That will make my damn eyebrow raise. So no, Natty needs to be the next women's IC champion. Like I said, Natty should battle AJ Lee for the women's IC title, and she be the one to dethrone AJ Lee for the women's IC title. Yeah, yeah, I'm not mad about Zari turning on Saruka neither. I'm not mad. Hell, I like Zarya better than Saruka. I've always liked Zarya better than Saruka. Yeah, I fuck with Zarya. Like I said, man, I disagree with that triple threat match, y'all leak. So who should be in that match if they want to do a triple threat is Natalya. That's who should be in it. AJ Lee versus Live Valkyrie versus Natalya. Okay, that's more like it. And Natalya needs to be the one to win the women's IC title. And like I said before, Live Valkyria does not need to turn heel. What they can do is put the women's tag titles on Live Valkyria and Bayley. Put the women's tag team titles on Live Valkyria and Bayley. We don't need no more heels in professional wrestling. We got enough of them. Yeah, Uberthanos. I love Zarya. Zarya, one of my favorites. She had every right to turn on Saruka. I don't blame Zarya for turning on Saruka. I wouldn't blame her. But so yeah, man. Back to the Maxxine Dupri situation, man. It's getting crazy out here, man. These stalkers getting crazy out here. Who's next to fucking get stalked? Who's next to get stalked? Got Zarya scared for her life out here because she don't know what I'm saying? You got Maxine Dupri scared for her life, because she don't know if these stalkers are following her up to the hotels and stuff. Because when these wrestlers are at these meet and greet signings, they know what I'm saying, order out hotels there. When these male and female wrestlers go to these meet and greet, when these male and female wrestlers go to these autograph signings, they order out, know what I'm saying, hotels there. Know what I'm saying? So these these creep simps and weirdos will actually follow them, wait for them to leave, follow them, and know what I'm saying, see what hotel that they're gonna be at. That's the shit they were doing with Mercedes Moné, although I'm not a fan of Mercedes Moné no more. But they were doing that shit with her. And she called that out, and she had every right to. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing safe no more, man. I feel bad for I feel bad for the female wrestlers, man, that don't that just go out there and wrestle. You know what I'm saying? And they don't be trying to, they don't carry themselves in a sexual manner. You know, a fan, communicating a threat to Alexa Bliss, saying he know where she live at and all that kind of shit. And he sent a threat to Ryan Carrera, claimed they are scamming him out of some money. Why the fuck would some professional wrestlers scam you out of some money for first of all? Like make that make sense. That tells you right there he got a problem. I remember the time a long time ago, like in 2019, 2018, 2019. It was a meet and greet autograph signing. And some of these so-called wrestling fans, I'm talking about grown ass men that was older than me, in their late 40s and 50s. No, in no, in their early 50s. Not their late 40s, they early 50s. Taking pictures with Alexa Bliss, Paige, and Becky Lynch. The way they took them pictures with Alexa Bliss, Paige, and Becky Lynch, you should have seen how damn uncomfortable Alexa Bliss, Paige, and Becky Lynch looked in those pics. They look so uncomfortable taking pictures with those grown ass, creepy ass men in their 50s. Like 30 years older than them taking them pictures with them, how they was holding them in that picture. And Alexa Bliss, Page, and Becky Lynch faces, they look so damn uncomfortable. They look so uncomfortable in that picture. And look the way they was touching them. Becky Lynch literally had her damn fist balled up. Like if he'd have touched her any more approach, she probably would have broke loose and punched him in his damn face. That's how uncomfortable Becky Lynch was. She had her fist balled up, like smile, like like that fake smile, and she had her fist balled up, letting it be. No, so already on go. If he touched her any more approach, she would have touched her right. She would have broke loose, hauled off, and punched me in his damn face. But what's going on, Royal Rush? If you're new to my channel, man, subscribe to my channel. I do wrestle talk over here. If you're a wrestling fan. So yeah, man, ain't nothing safe no more, man. Nothing safe no more. Yeah, but how they gonna be on alert if an agent is stalking them for 45 minutes like they did Paige? How they supposed to see that person? Paige literally got stalked by an agent for 45 minutes. Almost a whole damn hour got stalked. I know I talked about that in my video. Royal Rush, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you ain't already have. But I've been talking about Liv Morgan getting stalked. I've been talking about that. The stalker that tried to break into her house with a shotgun. I talked about that. Stalker tried to break into her house with a shotgun and tried to unalive Liv Morgan. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, ain't these female wrestlers, man, they're not really safe like that. And it's sad because they don't know who's out to get them. They don't know who's out to get them. When you got an agent recording you for 45 minutes at a damn meet and greet, that's spooky as hell. That is spooky as hell. That is creepy as hell, man. So I feel bad for these female wrestlers because they, like I said, they don't know who the hell is out to get them. Let's not forget the time when Oscar was out of wrestling. She said she didn't. She literally posted this on Twitter. No lie. This is no lie. Oscar posted on Twitter saying she don't want no fans walking up on her talking to her because she thought somebody was out to get her. Oscar was scared for her life, thought somebody was out, you know what I'm saying, to get her. And my first thought that popped in my head, I thought it had to be somebody in WWE that was out to get Oscar. So this shit has gotten creepy as hell. Outside of wrestling, like the Skinders, the Dorothy Stratton scandal of the 1980. Exactly. Facts. Facts, man. Facts. Facts. No. Just like a fan, when Roxanne Perez and Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez was, you know what I'm saying, getting their bags out the car to go into the WWE arena, some fan walked up to Roxanne Perez and asked, "Could they get it? Could they take a picture with her? Could they get a picture with her?" And Roxanne Perez told him no. He said, "Could he take a picture of her?" No, he said, "Could he take a picture of Roxanne Perez by herself?" And she told him no. So he tried to take the damn picture anyway, and the security guard pushed his ass out the way. So that's what I'm talking about. Now here we are with Maxxine Dupri scared and scared for her life about these, you know what I'm saying, creeps, and scared for her life about these stalkers. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna do one, man. It ain't gonna be no live stream though. It's gonna be a regular video. I'm gonna do one later on today. Cause tonight I'm gonna do my results about SmackDown. But like I said, man, when it comes to female wrestlers like Maxine Dupri, Natalia, the ones that don't over sexualize themselves, I really feel bad for them. Because all they do is go out there and wrestle and bust their ass in the ring to put on a great performance for all us fans. You have to respect female wrestlers like Natty and Maxine Dupri and many more. I'm not going to just give them all the credit. But you have to respect female wrestlers like Natalia, Maxine Dupri, um, Laura Valkyria, Bailey, you know what I'm saying? Even NXT female wrestlers, well, Carmen Petrovic is on. You have to hold on. You have to respect female wrestlers like Natalia, Maxine Dupri, Ivy Now. You know what I'm saying? Even Carmen Petrovic. You know, you have to respect those kind of wrestlers, man. Good to see you, big dog. I don't know who you are, man, but if you're a wrestling fan, subscribe to my channel. But thanks, though. Thanks. But like I said, if you're new to my channel, Omar, subscribe to my channel, man. But you have to respect female wrestlers like Natalia, Maxine Dupri, Carmen Petrovic, Ivy Now, you know what I'm saying? Kehlani Jordan. Wrestlers like that, you know, that don't over sexualize themselves. They go out there and just wrestle and put on the greatest performance to entertain the crowd. Okay, that's what's up, Omar. That's what's up, Omar. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel and turn on my notifications where you won't miss, you know, none of my videos that I post. So yeah, man. So I hope Maxine Dupri be all right. I saw a video of you in a boat and boat riding. What? I want to know boat riding. What the hell? You got me mixed up with somebody else, bro. I want to know boat. I mean, I took a picture of a dog recently when I was at my. I took a picture with, you know what I'm saying, a dog recently. And so I'm like, nah, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I want to know damn boat. I wouldn't even get on the boat. The hell? The fuck? Who do you want to see Brock Lesnar face? I guess Super Femi. That'd be a pretty good one. Oh, if you didn't hear me, Omar, subscribe to my channel. I was just making sure you heard me. I don't know if you heard me or not. Just want to make sure so you won't miss my videos. Now I won't ride on boat, man. You said the guy looked like me. Okay, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. But yeah, man, like I said, when I see these female wrestlers like the ones I just named that don't over sexualize themselves, get stalked, I feel bad for them because they not there to over sexualize themselves, then go online and complain about the gooners drooling over them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't do that. They go out there and wrestle. You said Kevin Owens. Nah, man. As good as Kevin Owens is, Brock will squash him. But then again, I take that back. Cause Kevin Owens might be a whole nother damn guy. You never know. So I take that one back, Omar. I take that back. Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar would possibly deliver. It might cook. It might deliver. But I say Uber Femi though. Brock versus Uber Femi would be the best caliber match for WrestleMania. Because Uber Femi wants to fight Brock Lesnar. So that one right there will cook two men that's strong as hell. I mean, yeah, like I said, yeah, I mean they add sex appeal or whatever, man. But if you're gonna keep over sexualizing yourselves, then don't go on social media complaining about the gooners drooling over you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. At least own up to it and know what you're doing, and know that you're opening up the door for these gooners to come after you. That's all I'm saying. Don't go on social media calling them creeps and weirdos, trying to put them on blast and shit like that. But at the same time, you the one act, acting like a whore. You treat yourself like a whore. There's probably these female wrestlers that go out there and act like hoes. And when they get treated like one, they get mad. Go out there and act like hoes, and when they get treated like one, they get mad. That's my whole thing. You must be a Brock Lesnar fan. That's my whole fucking point exactly. If you're gonna act that way and you're gonna own up to it, you don't care about the gooners and all that kind of shit, then okay, I will respect you because you don't care. You like it. You like for them to talk about what they're gonna do to you. You like for them to comment negative comments on your pick. You like for them to come at you like that. And when you get stalked, you know why you got stalked, but you still choose to do what you do. But the ones like that can actually defend themselves against those gooners. They can defend themselves. They'll whoop their ass. But don't be on social media complaining about gooners drooling over you, but you up here over sexualize yourself, breaking the damn internet and shit like that. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Excuse you for what? So that's my whole thing. If you're gonna come on social media and over sexualize yourself, like for instance, that time when Harley Cameron put her face in Anna Jay's ass right in the middle of the ring. Nah, I won't talking to you, man. Nah, I won't coming at you. Nah, I won't talking to you. No, I was talking in indirect to the female wrestler that over sexualized themselves. I was agreeing with you. I mean, why would I come at you sideways for when you're actually agreeing with what I'm saying and I'm agreeing back with you? No, that don't make sense. But like I said, that time when Harley Cameron put her whole face in Anna Jay's ass in the middle of the ring. When you're gonna do stuff like that, you should already know you're opening up the door for these gooners to come after you. They do stuff like what Harley Cameron did to Anna Jay, like putting her face in her ass in the middle of the ring. Then when gooners come after them, drooling over them, coming after them with a whole bunch of sexual perverted comments, they go on social media want to put them on blast and shit like that. But look what you did for them to come at you like that. Stop over sexualizing yourself. But see, Maxxine Dupri don't do any of that. She don't do any of that. Maxxine Dupri go out there and wrestle. So, like I said, I'm about to go ahead and bring this video to a close, man. I hope Maxxine Dupri be all right. I hope she be's all right. Because female wrestlers like her do not deserve to get stalked by any means necessary. By any means. Because all she do is go out there and do her job. She goes out there on a mission. She goes out there and do her job, and all she does is wrestle. They'd probably be false flagging. Yeah. If you're new to my channel, whoever you are, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, bro. If you're a wrestling fan. Shout out to Maxxine Dupri. I hope she's safe. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. She don't deserve this, man. She don't deserve any of this. That's why I did a video reaching out to her. Because for one, Maxxine Dupri is one of my favorite female wrestlers. And to hear she's getting stalked, you know what I'm saying? When all she do, when to hear, so that's why I had to reach out to Maxxine Dupri because she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. And to hear she's getting stalked, I definitely had to do a live video about this, man. And you know what I'm saying? Go in because somebody like her don't deserve to get stalked because all she do is go out there and wrestle. What's up? What's up, Robert? What's going on, man? What's going on? I'm gonna stay here for about 5 more minutes, man, and I got to go on to get up out of here. They're not wrestling fans, Robert. They're not wrestling fans. Wrestling fans don't do shit like that. Wrestling fans don't do shit like that. They support. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't. You don't see them doing stuff, stalking wrestlers and shit like that, trying to kiss them at the autograph. No, those are not wrestling fans. They're gooners. They're gooners. That's what they are, gooners. Embrace your white privilege. Hey, let me get you out of here, man. Let me get you out. Let me get you out of here. Yeah, that's what the hell they are. Gooners. You know. Then off top of that, why that this is why I had to do a video, man, to reach out to Maxxine Dupri, because like I said, for one, she's one of my favorite female wrestlers. And this woman don't over sexualize her. She go out there and wrestle. And she's happily married. Happily married. And these gooners out here stalking her and shit. So like I said, man, I hope Maxxine Dupri be safe. Dr. Phil can't even fix some of, no. No, hell no. Gooners are gonna be gooners, man. They're gonna be gooners. They're gonna be gooners. When you got female wrestlers, like I said, over sexualizing themselves, what can you really, you can't really say but so much, because they over sexualize themselves and they bring this type of attention to themselves. They purposely bring this type of attention to themselves by breaking the internet, like Rhea Ripley giving Nia Jax a stink face and shit like that. Harley Cameron putting her face in Anna Jay's ass, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like stuff like that. You got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky acting like they are a lesbian couple. So how can you feel bad for them? I ain't gonna say not feel bad for them, but how can you really defend them to a certain degree? When you go, it could be like, well, you do be on social media over sexualizing yourself. So what do you expect? You're in the wrestling community doing this, and you don't think gooners supposed to come after you and stuff like that. Gooners are going to be gooners at the end of the day. Gooners are going to be gooners. They're not do anything deserve to happen to them. No, but when you over sexualize yourself, you got to realize that you're opening up the door for these creeps, simps, and weirdos to come after you. You got to realize you're opening up the door for these gooners to come after you. They see that you over sexualizing yourself like a piece of meat. Then the gooners are going to come after you. They're going to think it's okay. They're going to think you don't care. They're going to come after you and try to get a piece of that meat. But with Maxxine Dupri, that's not the case. She go out there and wrestle and put in a great performance for all us fans. And like I said, she was my favorite. And she was my favorite female wrestlers. And I'm entertained by seeing Maxxine Dupri wrestle. I'm entertained by Maxxine Dupri wrestling. I'm entertained by her. Some may hate and say she's trash and all that kind of shit. Maxxine Dupri is not trash. It's funny because the same one that say Maxxine Dupri is a trash ass wrestler be the same ones glazing Jade Cargill when she's by far a trash ass wrestler. Maxxine Dupri is 10 times better than Jade, and it's not even close. I'm not even gonna talk about Jade. I'm keeping this topic on Maxxine Dupri. But I just gave an example that some fans will hate on her and say she can't wrestle, which is a lie. But besides that, man, I hope Maxxine Dupri be you know what I'm saying, safe out here. And if I'm not mistaken. Was Maxine Dupri trained by Natalia? Exactly. Yes. 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 Natty took Maxine Dupri up under her wing. And that's why Maxine Dupri is good like she is now because of Natty. Natalia mentored Maxine Dupri, although she turned on Maxine. And Natalia had a point about why she turned on Maxine. Let's go in and keep it all the way 1,000. Maxine Dupri didn't acknowledge Natalia when she won that women's IC title. I didn't see Maxine Dupri congratulating Natalia and hugging Natalia saying that she won that title. Rather than she reached out to AJ Lee. I didn't see Maxine reach out to Natalia, so I understand where Natalia is coming from. And why she got, you know what I'm saying, why she got pissed off and turned on, you know what I'm saying, Maxine Dupri. But I'm a fan of Natalia Max and Dupree. Both Natalia Max and Dupree are two of my favorite female wrestlers. Omar, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if it was the. I don't. I'm not a fan of LA Knight on Matt Cardona. You know what I'm saying? But if that was the Russell, I guess the match would be decent. It will probably be a decent match. LA Knight one of my favorites, but I don't have a dislike for him. As I said before, you new here, so I tell you, I don't have no new current favorite male wrestlers. I got some that I like, but they don't do it for me as being my favorites. I prefer the male legends as my favorite wrestlers. All of my favorite male wrestlers are legends, you know. So I like old school wrestling. But like I said, man, yeah, right, right. I just said that. I just said that on Royal Rush. Yeah, and I'm loving this new version of Natty. I love her. I love her quote. Natalia elevates, Natty decimates. Natalia elevates, Natty decimates. I love that. I like that. Natalia elevates and Natty decimates. Okay. My favorite wrestlers, my favorite yeah. So I'm old school. My favorite male wrestlers are Sting, Bret Hart, Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ultimo Dragon, Jake the Snake Roberts, Undertaker, Kane, Junkyard Dog, and Coco Beware. But anyway, so like I said, man, I just hope that Maxine Dupree be safe. And for her to say that when she's at a hotel, yeah, and for Maxine Dupree to mention that when she's at a hotel and she goes out, she has to come back in and look around. You know what I'm saying? Well, she said when she goes out, when she's at the hotel, when she goes out, she comes back in and look at her closet to make sure no stalkers are not in her closet, nothing like that, man. That is terrible. That is terrible, man. She said when she go out to get coffee, she said she would check her closet. She said every time she comes home, when she comes back to her hotel, she checks around the hotel to make sure they're not in there. But she'll check in her closet. Like, I don't blame her though, man. They're getting crazy out here, bro. So I hope Maxine Dupree be just fine. So I'm gonna go on and get up out of here, man. Thanks everybody that watched my channel, that took time out to watch my channel, man, and new subscribers that I got in here today to watch it, tune in for my live stream. I appreciate it, man. Y'all could have been anywhere else right now, but y'all chose to tune in and watch my live stream, and that means a lot, man. Y'all help my channel grow. Help my channel grow. I'm trying to get to 1K. I'm over 900 subscribers right now. I'm trying to get to 1K. And I'm not saying that in the form of y'all help my channel grow because I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the numbers and try to compete with either the YouTubers. No. I don't do I don't do these live videos and videos, short clip videos talking about wrestling just to compete with the YouTubers and gain up numbers. I do this because I love it. I love talking about wrestling. So yeah, but what's up, Hitman D? Did you get the glimpse of? Yeah, man, I'm definitely about. I'm definitely gonna snatch up 2K26 eventually. I'm gonna snatch up WWE 2K26 eventually. It is. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Definitely gonna snatch it up. So anyway, man, I'm gonna go on and get up out of here, man. Thanks everybody for being a part of my live stream, and I'll be doing a video about Saruka later on. It won't be a live stream. It's gonna just be a regular video. So once again, y'all, thanks for hearing me out today. And with that being said, this your boy Hitman D, and I'm gonna sign out.